Hello, my name is Casey Maday, Principal Trombone, Des Moines Symphony, and this is my lovely wife, Dr. Erin Bodnar. We're going to play some music for you this evening, and if at any point you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. The first piece we're going to perform is Do Dances by Jean-Michel Defay. Any questions here? Oh, one of my students is asking, how many hours a week do I practice? It varies, but usually it's at least, minimum it's about an hour a day, just doing my daily routine, and then whatever I need to do on top of that. And I kind of just think of it as this is my job, so I have to always get at least, it's about an hour to an hour 15 for my daily routine, and then working on the solo stuff, so I usually get the routine done in the morning, and then transition to solo stuff in the afternoon or evening, and that's sometimes an hour to maybe a couple more hours. So 2 to 3 hours a day, sometimes a little less. And is it harder to play with the mute in? Yes. At least this time it was, because I pushed it in my mute too far. It's a relatively new mute to me. I'm really enjoying it, but it's kind of sensitive as far as it likes to be in one very particular place. Otherwise, it makes it more difficult to play. All right. Galliard. Next, we're going to go on to some bassoon music. My wife is actually a bassoon player, and now she's primarily a conductor, but also plays piano quite well. Lots of challenging notes in here that she learned very quickly. Yay, her. So this next piece is Galliard's Sonata No. 2, and it's 4 movements long. Thank you very much if anyone's clapping out there. Oh, dog's barking.
Margo liked it.
Bob Maday says, lovely dress, Dr. Bodnar. Brass is the best. I'm guessing he means brass is the best compared to bassoon, probably, right? And Andrew Bishop, principal trumpet in Des Moines Symphony. I miss you too, man. Can't wait till we get back together and can work again. Make some great music. Missing that tremendously. Actually, I'm playing off, so Christine, Erin's cousin, asked a question about if Erin adapted the music for me, but I'm actually playing off the bassoon part, not a trombone part. Bassoon and trombone have a pretty similar range and playing the same keys, clefs, so it makes it quite easy to transfer it over to trombone. Although I'm sure, pushing down buttons is a lot easier than moving a slide, right? Nocturne? Glad you have your. So next I'm going to steal a little bit of music from the horn, often called the French horn, but it's just horn. And this is a piece by Franz Strauss, and it's Nocturno for horn. And again, a lot of horn music works pretty well on trombone. Horn has definitely a bigger range, but it transfers over quite well on trombone. Trying to talk a little more, get some more blood to my chops here. Lots of high playing in this particular recital. Pause for the water. very much. If anyone's out there clapping. Let's see. All right. Arden asks, what is your favorite piece to play? For the solo music, I think probably actually the Strauss that I just played is one of my favorites. It's really pretty, and it's a great song, if you will. I like to try to think of pretty much everything I play as a song, how someone would sing it, even if there aren't necessarily words to it. Helps me just think more musically then. And Jacqueline asks, how many trombones are in the orchestra? There are 3 of us. There's myself. Matt Helbert is bass trombonist. He plays the really big trombone. And in the middle is Dr. Bill Mann. And let's see, what else we got going on here? Bard and Nadine are asking, are playing gigs? Oh, are gigs starting back up? Sadly, no. I haven't, other than I played a community trombone choir thing. Maybe that was in June. And that wasn't a gig. That was standing out on the beach and playing some trombone music. It was fun. It was nice to get to play some music with other people. But this is really the only music making I've been doing. Sadly, there's not much music happening right now. Des Moines is doing some live stream concerts, but as of right now, the last one and the next 2 don't have trombones in them. But hopefully soon, because David Stewart, the former principal trombone of the orchestra, used to say it's not an official concert unless there are trombones in the orchestra. So just putting that out there to Des Moines Symphony administration. Just kidding. All right, what else do we have here? Barbara, didn't realize the trombone could sound so beautiful. Thank you very much. Tuba, also, I believe you are, I think Bo's, and Bo Atlas is our tuba player. I think you're Bo's grandma, if I remember right. Thank you very much for tuning in and listening. And yes, trombone sounds beautiful. I know tuba probably sounds even more beautiful, but trombone can sound quite beautiful. I think that's it for now. All right. I think it's Telemon next, right?
I believe so.
So my wife gets to take a break, and I'm going to play some flute music, because why not, right? Trombone, flute, they're the same. But actually it's funny, because I started on the flute in 3rd grade, forever ago. My aunt had one in her basement, and I kind of picked it up, got a few lessons at school, and was teaching myself flute. And then in 4th grade, though, I switched to the trombone. And I have never looked back, because the trombone is the best, right? For all the trombone lovers out there. But I still play some flute music every once in a while. So this is Telemon's Fantasy in F sharp minor, although it's transcribed for trombone to A minor, and it's 3 movements. Chase, the brother of my student Jacqueline, says, "I like your songs." Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in, Chase. Maybe you can be a trombone player as well. You guys could start your own little band at home. Thanks very much for tuning in, Erin Van Housen. Doing some listening. Miss working with you too, man. So I used to play with Aaron in Orchestra, Iowa. He's the second trumpet player there, and I used to play principal trombone before moving to Florida, which is where we're coming to you from. I suppose I should have said that. Jacksonville, Florida, which I feel that's why this shirt is appropriate, because when I'm not playing trombone, usually either fishing, do a lot of that, or working in the yard. She makes me do a lot of yard work. But that's okay. It's got to be done. And since I'm not really working all that much, it works out okay. What else do we have here? Gonzalo, one of our friends from Argentina that we met last summer. We were down there working with the band in Arroyito, and we made so many friends. We were supposed to go back this summer for 2 weeks, but the coronavirus ruined that. And hopefully, maybe things will get straightened out by next summer. We'll be able to go down there and work with the band again, because it was so much fun. We met so many great people, ate so much great food, and maybe drank a lot of good wine. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yes, trombone. How to find the notes. I don't always know how to find them either. Who knows? That's, sorry, Aaron's cousin again, Christine. It's, I believe there's lots of jokes about this being a pitch approximator, and yeah, it's pretty accurate. So that's why we have to try to sing as best we can in our head, and then hopefully put our slide in the right spot. And it's challenging. Someday, I hope to not have to deal with problems like that, but I'm sure I will always be challenged by it. And my mom asks, "Where are you? New wing on your house? New piano?" Actually, no. Someday we hope to have a piano at our home, but not yet. So we're at our friend Chris and Bob's house, and they are gracious enough to allow us to come in and play on their fantastic piano and let us practice here a couple times. It's been fabulous. Thank you very much. I guess that's it. All right. So the next piece is another French piece, Morceau Symphonique, by Philippe Gaubert. And Erin and I have had lots of discussions because I was saying Gaubert, kind of a Chicago accent, right? And Gaubert. But apparently, the French part of her, from Canada, because she's from Canada, they say Gaubert. music together. Oh, thank you very much for tuning in, Dad. That's one thing I definitely miss is having my parents be able to come and hear me perform. They used to make fairly regular trips to Iowa to come out to Des Moines Symphony concerts, and then hear me also play in the Broadway shows out there, as well as I used to play with Quad City Symphony Orchestra pretty frequently and Orchestra Iowa. Hopefully, we'll all get back together to work soon. Any other questions? Does everyone know how a trombone works? I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. Blood in the face there. All right. Oh, thank you very much for tuning in, Kelsey and family. Two of my former students, I think they have, two of their boys played trombone, and then the dad also played trombone, and they tuned in and are doing some listening. Glad to hear you. I hope all is going well in Iowa. I like seeing your fishing pictures that you post on your Facebook. Let's see. Any other questions? Amy Phelps, also, thank you very much for listening. Miss working with you too. She's a cello player in Iowa, plays in Orchestra Iowa and Quad City Symphony Orchestra, as well as some other places. And I guess that's it. All right, I'm going to take a long drink of water here. This is it. We've got one more piece for you. Maybe one more piece. We'll see. So this is Romance for trombone and piano by Axel Jorgensen. This piece was actually written for trombone, so it was the last piece.
And this is my favorite piece.
And this is Dr. Bodnar's favorite piece. Why is it your favorite piece?
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. Hopefully now I've got to, hopefully I can make it pretty. pretty both parts. I agree, Christine. It is very pretty both parts. Well, I've got one more piece I'm going to play. So, and we're just.
That wasn't the last one.
That wasn't the last one. I completely lied to everyone. Now we'll call this
The encore.
The encore. So this piece, it's a tenor aria from Puccini's Turandot, and one of my favorite pieces of music. Pavarotti made probably the most famous person that, or made it. That was kind of his tune that made it very famous. Made him to, be as popular as some rock pop stars, I guess you could say. And so this is Nessun Dorma by Puccini. And I guess I should say thanks, everyone. Are there any last minute questions? I don't see anything popping up. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and listening. Hopefully, we can all be back in the Civic Center soon. And if not, then tune into the Live from the Temple. They do. I think there's 2 more performances before which I think there's one maybe there's one coming up, October, November, I think. But if you check the Des Moines Symphony's website, you'll find it there. Definitely worth checking out. Again, thank you very much, my lovely wife, Dr. Erin Bodnar, playing some beautiful piano that she learned very quickly. And Casey Maday saying good night, and thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you soon.